Our next guest is a fighter. Her name is Eliza Paris. She's 27 years old. She's also battling metastatic cancer for the second time. And because of that, she took all the recommended precautions to protect herself from coronavirus, but still ended up contracting it. She spent 8 days in the hospital. Thankfully, she is now recovered. She's with her family in Atlanta, where she joins us from now. Eliza, good morning to you.
Good morning.
I know it's been nearly a month since that COVID-19 diagnosis. How are you feeling this morning? Much better.
A lot better.
Unfortunately, you're no stranger to hospitals, metastatic appendix cancer. How was your experience in the hospital with COVID-19? How was that experience different from your experience when you went for your chemo treatments?
I think the biggest difference was being in total isolation. In September of 2019, I had an 18-hour surgery and was in the hospital for 22 days. But my family and support system was by my side the entire time. And I was free to walk the halls of the hospital, and the therapy dogs visited the room. And when I was sent off in an ambulance because of COVID, my family couldn't come. They couldn't come into the hospital. No visitors. And, you couldn't even leave your room.
Once doctors did finally clear you to go home, did you continue to self-isolate?
I did. I continued to self-isolate for 7 days in my bedroom. When I got home, my family had put a pack of water and Gatorade and snacks in there and all my medications. So I self-isolated for 7 days. And then once my oncologist cleared me, I moved around the house, but was still self-isolating within the home.
You had to pause your chemo treatments earlier this month while you were going through all of this, but I understand you're about to head back to New York and start those treatments again. Are you nervous at all about traveling? Are you nervous at all about coming to the epicenter of this virus in this country?
I'm not. We will be getting in the car right after this interview and driving from Atlanta to New York, but I'm so confident in Sloan Kettering and the precautions that they've put in place. Everyone's masked, everyone's fever is being taken. I talk to my oncologist on a daily basis, and it just seems like they have the routine down, and I trust them more than anyone. And so I'm ready to get back to fighting cancer after fighting COVID. And I know Sloan Kettering's the best place to do it, despite it being in the epicenter.
There are a lot of folks like you who have a compromised immune system, and they're battling whether COVID-19 or whether they're battling cancer. What advice would you have for them on this Wednesday morning?
I think the advice to them is, this isn't new to us. With a compromised immune system, we've had to isolate before. We wash our hands, we wear gloves and masks when we fly. Before this happened, we're used to this routine. It's the others that aren't, and I just hope that the community realizes just because you don't look immunocompromised or you're not wearing a mask, you're still harming others. So if we could all come together and social distance and wear masks and gloves, we can get through this together, because as permanent as it is for us that are immunocompromised, this can be temporary for the rest of us. We just need to follow the guidelines.
Eliza, if you don't mind me asking, stage 4 metastatic cancer, you just beat COVID-19, but my God, you sound so positive.
Oh, thank you.
And energetic this morning. Where does that come from? How do you get that?
I think once you've gone through what I've been through, you have a new perspective on life, and you're just so grateful for every day. And the days that you feel well, you just want to, tackle the day and just continue to be. I try to continue to be a normal 27-year-old. I work full time. I love living in New York City. I love being with my friends and family. And, you just kind of have to push through.
Well, you are pushing through, and we were just showing some of the pictures of the folks who have been helping you push through as well. So, Eliza, best of luck to you. Safe drive here in New York City as well. Be well, okay? Keep us posted.
We will. Thank you so much.
Thank you.